Yeah, hi everybody. Claude Diamond here. Got a letter from Marcus. Basically, Marcus said, Claude, I spend so much time on due diligence. By the time I submit a contract, the deal is gone or over, or they've had a change of heart. How do you guys do so many deals? Basically, Marcus, when I negotiate with somebody, I'm not adversarial. I use the gut system. I ask a lot of questions, open and closed-ended questions, positive and negative redirection. I try to get a commitment. I try to keep it non-adversarial with the people. Okay, I basically say very honest, very straightforward. I'm an investor. I need price or terms. What do you need to make this happen? Why are you selling this home? Okay, and I try to get as much information as possible. Then I say to them, I will send you a letter of intent. And for those of you, if you haven't seen some of my old videos, letter of intent is just a simple one-page offer. Okay, and basically it outlines the offer. What is the date? What is the price? What are the terms? And you sign it, you date it, and you send it to them right away. You email it to them, fax it, whatever you want to use. Okay, you put a time frame in that letter of intent. Now, to a lot of you, that's real scary. Oh, I don't know anything about the property yet, and I haven't checked the values. I haven't inspected it yet. That's right. This is called the we can fix it later rule. Real important. You want to get some momentum. You always want to be juggling 5 or 6 deals at the same time. So what you do is you get a conversation. You know, you're talking to a person you're this far apart. You want to get closer and closer and closer. So you have a nice conversation. You find out what they want, what their motivation is, what kind of price or terms that you can do. You send that letter of intent. You follow up that simple letter of intent. By the way, that letter of intent should have a time frame for a response. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, look over my letter of intent. Could we speak later this evening at 4:30 on Skype? I always do my next meetings. I do the first I give good phone. I do the phone first. Then I always send up a FaceTime or the Google system, or I really love Skype. You guys know that about me. I want a face-to-face. The eyes are the windows to the soul. It can tell a lot about a meeting when you're looking at your prospect eye to eye. So you send that to them. You set a time frame. Okay. Then you check out the property. Your deals are always conditional or subject to inspections, okay? Inspection on the property. Get a contractor or pay a service. There's very reasonable services out there. Check out the property. Make sure the roof is good, the plumbing's good, the heating system's good. There's usually things that they haven't divulged. That's just the way, the nature of the business. How about the prices, the comps? You got to check those things too. So subject to the prices in the area, subject to your attorney reviewing, whatever. You need yourself a little time. You go back and then you renegotiate the deal. By the way, in all my conversations, I do a follow-up on a system called iJot. iJot is just a video email system. I've talked about it a lot of times. I like sending video emails. I can attach my contracts to them. I can attach links and things like that. So here's the sequence of events. Negotiate, use guts, send a letter of intent, okay? Follow up with a second meeting, follow up with an iJot video. Set time frames for all these things. And then save all this information in your Evernote. I love Evernote. It synchronizes with all my devices here, my iPads, phones. I can go to anybody else's computer, set a file up, and that's basically my client relational management system. I love it because it's simple and I can get to the information quick. I don't want to study for 2 weeks how to use an application. That's just me. There's plenty of other good systems out there, Salesforce and Podio and everything. I'm a simple guy. I just want the information retrieved when I need it really quick. And I want to be able to do it while I'm on the road, and I don't want to waste time on applications. I want them to be intuitive and simple. So store everything in Evernote. You can take pictures, you can carry over your file from Zillow and things like that and put it all in Evernote. Then if you have a deal, you renegotiate the deal because remember, you can fix it later. You do the contract, and then you can do all the other things. You can renegotiate, you can walk away from the deal, or you put it in Evernote and you call them back in 30 to 60 days. This is basically the sequence of how I do deals, and I'm always juggling different deals just like this. And next time I want to talk to you about preparing a prospectus. So now that you have the property, now that you have it under the contract, you want to wholesale it, you want to assign it, you want to arbitrage it to somebody else. In my next video, I'll talk to you about preparing a prospectus. You guys take care. And remember, I do answer my own phone, and nobody deserves success more than you do. Bye-bye.